robust monitoring of the project planning, procurement, fund management, and outcome evaluation. Mr. Speaker, sir, noting that concern raised by member of the public and the other stakeholders regarding the feasibility, effectiveness, and the status of implementation of local projects across the wards of Kericho County. Deeply concerned about possible gaps in public participation, inconsistency in projects implementation, lack of clarity on project cost, payment status, procurement process, and identification of the fund signatories. Mr. Speaker, sir, now therefore this House resolves that the sectorials and water and sanitation, environment, energy, forestry, and natural resources, Mr. Speaker, sir, to investigate all projects implemented under the FLOCA program in each ward of county since the inception. Establish the specific nature and scope of each project, including project objectives, target beneficiaries. Mr. Speaker, sir, determine the cost of each project, whether funds have been dispersed and paid, and to whom. Examine the procurement plans for the program of the current status of implementation. Identify the signatories, management, the FLOCA fund at the county. Assess the outcomes and impact of each program in relation to climate resilience and community benefits. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to go to 2.1. Committal of the Joint Committee on the Water and Sanitation and Environment, Energy, Forestry, and Natural Resources. The motion passed in the House on 15th July 2025 was committed to the Joint Committee on Water and Sanitation and Environment, Energy, Forestry, and Natural Resources for inquiring and reporting to the House within 21 days. And Mr. Speaker, sir, let me thank also the committee for achieving within the 21 days. This is the program we draw. Allow me to go to the report. That is 2.21 upon the visitation of all these projects. Kimulwa Environment Restoration and Conservation Project funded in financial year 2024-2025. The project is situated in Chemosot ward, and the scope of works includes supply, delivery, planting assorted 600 indigenous seedlings, and fencing the site. The contractor that was awarded the tender was Ms. Lavia Enterprises Limited at a cost of 1,820,689. The report presented to the committee by the CECM in charge of the department indicate that the project is 100% complete. The committee noted that the project is complete and that indigenous trees have been planted and the area is fenced. That is when the committee visited. Number 2 is Kumulwa Spring Protection Water Project, funded in 2024-2025 financial year. Mr. Speaker, sir, the project is situated in Chemosot ward, and the scope of works include spring development, Samasi pump, solar modules and accessories, fencing of restricted area, solar panels, 100 meters cube ground level masonry pipe works, pump and pump house. The contractor that was awarded the work is Afriscape Limited at the cost of 14,920,910, and the contractor has been fully paid. The committee observation, Mr. Speaker, is that the committee during its site visit found that the project being operational and that it supplies water to approximately 500 households in Simuton, Poton, Kiptororo, Chepkolon, Chemosot Center, and Chemosot Dispensary. Number 3 is Kisiara Dairy Farming, projects funded in the year 2024-2025 financial year. The project is in Kisiara Ward, and the scope of works includes constructions of 2,000 liters cooler house and installation of milk cooler. The contractor that was awarded the work is Mumanest Enterprises Limited at a cost of 10,211,620. The committee noted that noted the following during the site visit. 1. The gate is not installed. 2. The two-door toilet constructed at the site does not have the doors. 3. The cooler house is complete. 4. The cooler has not been installed. 5. Septic tank has been constructed. 6. The landscape of the place where the project is built is slopy and rugged. Upon completion of the project, loading and offloading of the milk will be a challenge. The fourth project, that is in Kapartekan, Ainap Koroitik Solarization Project, funded in the year 2022-2023 financial year. Mr. Speaker, sir, the project is in Jemosot Ward, and the scope of works include equipping and solarization of spring protection, the control house at the cost of Kenya shillings 4,959,991.06. The contractor awarded the works was Shokino Limited and has been fully paid. The county executive member is in response indicates that the project is 100% complete. Mr. Speaker, sir, the committee during the site visit noted the following. 1. The spring protection is done. Secondly, a control house has been constructed. Third, 17 solar panels have been installed. 4. 2 plastic water tanks with a capacity of 10,000 liters have been installed. Number 5, one lightning arrestor has been installed. The 5th project, Mr. Speaker, sir, is Chebululu Spring Water Project funded in the year 2024-2025. Mr. Speaker, sir, the project is in the Besonic Ward, and the scope of works includes spring development, submersible pump, solar modules and accessories, fencing of restricted area, that is solar panels, 100-meter cube ground level masonry, sump and tank, pipe works and pump house, control room at the cost of Kenya shillings 16,807,201.14. The contractor has been fully paid. The contractor awarded the works is Wells Square Company. The county executive committee member is in response in his response that the project is 100% complete. The committee during the site visit noted the following: 1, spring protection is done. 2, pump house has been constructed. 3, 45 solar panels have been installed. 4, 200-meter cubics ground level masonry tanks constructed at the river and at the Besonic Health Center. Number 5, 2 security lights and 1 lightning arrestor installed. The restricted area has been fenced off. Number 7, several water points installed in the Besonic TTI, Kabalgong Tea-Pine Center, Tiritab Eito, the Besonic Market, the Besonic Tea-Pine Center, the Besonic Hospital, Tiritab Eito Canteen. Number 6, the 6th project is Kabnawai Wetland Conservation Project funded in the year 2023-2024. The project is situated in Cheboin Ward, and the scope of works includes fencing and planting of bamboo and indigenous trees. The contractor that was awarded the works is Afriscape Limited at a cost of 4,699,300. The county executive committee member in his response indicated that the project is 100% complete. The committee noted the following during the site visit: 1, the area has been fenced off using chain links and concrete poles. Secondly, bamboo and indigenous trees has been planted. However, the committee noted that the trees planted were very few, and that most of them dried off. This amounts to a breach of contract as stipulated in section 139 of the ABA of 2015 regulation 146 and 147. The third is the area residents use the area to graze their livestock. This therefore implies that the project did not meet its objective, and that the aspect of fencing and the scope of works was not done satisfactorily. Number 4, part of the main gate had been vandalized and was missing. Number 5 is that the eucalyptus trees which were earlier been removed have regrown, and the water wells need to be constructed in the spring. The seventh project is Reeded Wetland Protection project funded in the year 2024-2025. The project is in Kapkatet Ward, and the scope of works includes capacity building for the community on wetland conservation and protection, surveying and demarcation, removal of eucalyptus trees, and planting of assorted trees seedlings along the areas to conserve, fencing of the conservation area, spring protection, constructions of public water points, and construction of 2 cattle traps. The contractor awarded the works is Kuru Muiti Works Limited at the cost of Kenya shillings 2,012,550. The county executive member in his response stated that the project is 70% complete. However, the committee observed that the work done is in the year 2022-2023. The project was awarded to Ms. Roymac Limited at a cost of 4,176,580. The project status is at 100% complete as per the department response and has been fully paid. The project objective was to assist the community to get water by installing the solar to pump the water. The scope of works, as per the report from the Department of Water, Energy, Environment and Forestry Natural Resources, includes solarization of existing pump and fencing. The committee made oversight visit to Chimamul Water Project and found the following. 1. Solar panels were installed, though the project is not operational since the installation. 2. Fencing was done to safeguard the solar panels. 3. It is worth nothing that the project is fully paid for, despite the fact that the solar panels have never worked. This means that the works that did not met its intended objective. Number 4, the payment was done before the works were complete in contravention of Regulation 139(1) of the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Regulation of 2020. The fifth project is Kipkoita. I think that was an error, Mr. Speaker, sir. Kipkoita and Kipkoita is a different areas, but the project is situated in Kipkoita. So Kipkoita Water project funded in the financial year of 2024-2025. The project is situated at Kapsusar Ward and it was awarded to Ms. Lenrock Logistics Limited at a cost of 6,732,640. The county executive member on its response indicated that the project is 100% done and is fully paid for. The committee further noted that since the contract sum surpasses 5 million, it was supposed to be floated as an open tender. The CECM therefore is required to furnish the committee with the relevant documentation used for bidding the ascertain to the method of procurement used. The project scope of works, as per the report from the Department of Water, Energy, Environment, Forestry and Natural Resources, distribution of Kawasco last miles connectivity, 5.5 kilometers HDPE pipes distribution. The project's objectives was to connect the community with clean water from Kawasco. The committee made oversight visit to Kipkoita Water Project and found out that the distribution of Kawasco last mile connectivity of 5.5 kilometers was done and committee was satisfied on the project. Mr. Speaker, sir, Ainamoy sub-county, that is 2.223, that is Kericho East. One project is Chipkurpet Water Project, funded in the year 2023-2024. The project was awarded to Ms. Sonfik Enterprises Limited at a cost of Kenya shillings 3,949,947. The status of the project is 100% and fully paid per department response. The project's scope of works as per the report from the Department of Water, Energy and Environment, Forestry and Natural Resources includes constructions and distributions of the Kewasco Last Mile Connectivity Pipelines projects. Objective was to connect the community with clean water. The committee made an oversight visit to Chepkurbet Water Project in Kapsoit Ward. I think that was an error, Mr. Speaker, sir. Chepkurbet is situated under Kapsoit Ward. In Kapsoit Ward on 29 July 2025. See the photograph attached at the end of this report, and found that the construction and distribution of the Kewasco Last Mile Connectivity Pipelines was done to the satisfaction of the committee and the community. Mr. Speaker, sir, the second project in Ainamoi is Ainamoi Climate Smart Agricultural Project, funded in the year 2024-2025 financial year. The project is located in Ainamoi Ward, and the scope of works includes the distribution of 2,720 oranges and 258 farmers from Laliat and Poyuek. The project was awarded to Ms. Moderson's Cleaners and Furnishers and Supplies Limited at the cost of 1,020,000. The project is complete and fully paid as per the response from the CECM Water. The committee made an oversight and found the following Each farmer was given 10 pieces oranges, giving a total of 2,580 pieces oranges supplied against the required 2,720 seedlings. The shortfall in quantity supplied could not be ascertained by the committee. This is in contravention of Regulation 139(1) of the PPADA of 2020. The third project in Ainamoi is Ainamoi Climate Smart Agricultural Project, funded in the 2024-2025 financial year. Mr. Speaker, sir, the project is located in Ainamoi 1, and the scope of works includes distributions of 62 dairy coats to the farmers groups in Ainamoi. The project was awarded to Ms. Rickman Limited at the cost of Kenya shillings 2,498,600. The committee made an oversight visit and observed the following. Each group of farmers were given 4 coats and as follows: 3 females and 1 male. Number 4, Ainamoi Water Project, funded in the year 2024-2025. The project was awarded to Ms. Dichu Enterprises Limited at a cost of 4,851,173.36. The status of the project is 100% complete and is fully paid as per the department response. The project scope of works as per the report from Department of Water, Energy, Environment, Forestry and Natural Resources includes constructions and distributions of the Kewasco Last Mile Connectivity Pipelines at Chemngetun, Ketibiese, Senetuet, Mad and Kaptoroi. The objectives of the the objective was to connect the community with the clean water from Kawasco. The committee made an oversight visit in Ainamoi Ward on 29 July 2025 and found out that the construction and connectivity were done to its conclusion as indicated in the scope of works. The fifth project is Kipchimchim Water Spring Protection Project, funded in the year 2023-2024. The project was awarded to Ms. Nesfield Enterprises at a cost of $3,095,000. The status of the project is 100% complete and fully paid as per the department response. The project scope of works, according to the report from the department, includes the capacity building of the community members and on environmental conservation, surveying and demarcation, removal of eucalyptus trees along the areas to be conserved, fencing of the conservation site, three springs, and supply, delivery and planting of bamboo and indigenous trees seedlings. The objectives of the project was to conserve the wetland and to allow community get access to clean water from the spring. The committee made an oversight visit to Kipchimchim Ward on 29 July 2025 and found out that surveying and demarcation have been done to satisfaction using the chain link wire and strong treated poles. 2. Removal of eucalyptus trees along the area have been done. 3. Tree springs have been conserved in the area. Number 4, bamboo and indigenous trees have been planted. The committee was satisfied by the works done at the water spring. The fourth project is Cap Potris Water Project, funded in the 2024-2025. The project was awarded to Ms. Dickles Holding Limited at a cost of $6,752,640 only. The status of the project is 100% complete and fully paid per the department's response. The contract sums surpasses the 5 million threshold, and thus the CCM in charge should furnish the committee document detailing that the method of procurement used. The project's scope of works, according to the report from the department, includes constructions of the Kawasco distribution pipelines with 8 kilometers of ADBE pipes. The committee made an oversight to Kipchimchim Ward Kabadris Water Project on 29 July 2025 and found out that the committee noted that the pipelines has been completed. Mr. Speaker, sir, the seventh project is Troy Tanch Cooperative Society Milk Cooler Plant Project, funded in the financial year 2024-2025. The project was awarded to Ms. Krafel's Works Agencies Limited at a cost of $8,816,522. The status of the project is 100% complete and has been fully paid as per the department response. The project scope of works, as per the report from the department, includes supply and installations of 3,000 liters cooler machine, and supporting amenities. The committee made an oversight visit at Capsa House Ward, Troyton Cooperative Society, to check on the project on 29 July 2025 and found out that 1. Fencing was done using chain links and concrete poles. 2. Supporting amenities have been constructed to completion. 3. ATM's milk machine was supplied together with 50 milk cans, 50 liters milk cans. Number 4, the contractor used the existing cooperative society stand. The contractor found an existing stand and used it with a promise of refunding the equivalent amount of what the society had used to purchase it. This was in contravention of the scope of works and the terms of the contract signed. Number 5, at the times of committee visit, the contractor was working on the gate and culverts. This is in contraventions of Regulation 139(1) of BPADA 2020, since the contractor was still executing works, yet he had been fully paid as per the department response. Number 6, the milk cooler was delivered and installed, but was yet to test. By the time of the committee conducted the site visit, the response from the department was that they were waiting for an official from KEPS to undertake the exercise. The department contravened section 151(2)(h) by making payment before the testings of the machine. Number 5, by mention of the word supporting amenities in the scope of works, the committee could not ascertain what exactly was needed to be supplied or done on the site, thus causing applicability. Number 6, the couple works was poorly done. This points out that poor contract management by the department. The 8th project in Ainamoi is Kericho Catchment Restoration and Livelihood Improvement Project, funded in the financial year 2024-2025. The project was awarded to Ms. Shalish Agencies Limited at a cost of 5,17,626.40. The status of the project is 90% complete and is fully paid by the department response. The project scope of works, as per the report from the department, includes capacity building for the community on tree nursery management and environmental conservation, surveying and demarcating, removal of eucalyptus trees, fencing of the conservation site, supply, delivery, and planting of bamboo seedlings, tree nursery sites, establishment for the production of 60,000 seedlings, supply and installation of 2 water tanks, that is 10,000 liters UPVC. The committee made an oversight and to check the project on 30th of July 2025 and found the following. 1. The nursery has been established with a capacity of 60,000 seedlings. on its Kiongo Primary School. 2. The nursery has been fenced using chain links and concrete poles. 3. The water tanks of 10,000 liters has been supplied and installed. Number 4, the committee could not establish whether the surveying and demarcation was done since the project was executed on the school land. It is important to note that failure to avail the ownership documents on the said land where the project was executed could lead to loss of funds. 4. The CECM in charge of the department in its response to the committee indicate that the works done was at 90%, yet the said contractor has been fully paid. Section 146 of the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act of 2015 say that no works, goods and services contracts shall be paid for before they are executed and delivered and accepted by the accounting officer of the procuring entity or any officer authorized by him or her in writing, except where so specified in the tender document and contract agreement. Such an advance payment shall not be paid before the contract is signed. By processing payment for the said contract, despite not having completed works as per the scope of works, the accounting officer of the department contravened this section. Mr. Speaker, sir, the 4th sub-county is Soin Sigawit. Soliat Ward Tree Nursery established project funded in the financial year 2024-2025. The project is situated in Soliat Ward and the scope of works include fencing off of the nursery acres, that is 0.2 hectares, tree nursery site establishment for the production of 80,000 seedlings, supply and delivery of nursery materials, equipment, supply and delivery of 10,000 liters UPVC water tanks, supply and delivery of water pump, supply and delivery of water pipes, and fitting and nursery management. The contractor awarded the works is Ms. Erot Investment Limited at a cost of 4,359,580. The county executive committee member in its response indicate that the project is 100% complete. The committee noted the following during the site visit. The nursery area has been fenced off and several tree seedlings established. 2. 10,000 liter plastic tank has been installed. Water pump not delivered. Water pipes and fittings not delivered. The office built in the site is not equipped. Section 146 of the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act of 2025 states that
what is it, Whip?
Mr. Speaker, I think I rise to request an extension of time, owing the fact that it's about 12, Mr. Speaker. I therefore want to seek extension of time until the business of this morning, Mr. Speaker, ends. And I would want to request my Honorable Philip Mutai to second.
Thank you, Honorable Philip Mutai.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity. I stand to second the extension of time, given that we still have a huge volume of report to be deliberated by this honorable member, and I think the honorable chair is still dispensing the report. I second.
Thank you, Honorable Philip Mutai. Understanding order number 30, paragraph 4, such a motion of extension of time is moved 30 minutes before the time appointed for the adjournment. So our time for adjournment is 12:30. So I think the whip is in order to move such a motion of extension of time, and I propose the question that this assembly approves. I propose the questions that the county assembly approves the motion by the majority party whip for extension of time until we dispense off with this motion on the report on the Joint Committee on Water and Sanitation and Environment, Energy, Forestry and Natural Resources on the implementation status of the FLOCA programs. I put the question that the motion that was moved by the majority party whip for the extension of time until we dispense off with the report on the Joint Committee on Water and Sanitation and Environment, Energy, Forestry and Natural Resources on the implementation status of FLOCA programs. As many of their opinions say aye, as many of the contrary opinions say nay, the ayes have it. Proceed, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Let me also say thank you to Honorable Whip for extending our time, because this is the report which covered the entire programs which was scheduled to each and every ward in the entire county. Mr. Speaker, sir, I was in Soin, Sikawit, and I was reading the Section 146, that is in page 22, Mr. Speaker, sir. Section 146 of the Public Procurement Assets Disposal Act of 2025 states that no works, goods and services contract shall be paid before they are executed and delivered and accepted by the accounting officer of the procuring entity or any officer authorized by him or her in writing, except where so specified in the tender document and contract agreement. Such an advance payment shall not be paid before an contract is signed. The response by the department that the project is 100% complete without a record of delivery of water pump and water pipes and fittings was in contravention of this section. Mr. Speaker, sir, the second project in Soin Sikawit is Ndonyamare Borehole Water Project, Phase 1 and Phase 2. The project is located in Soin Ward, and the scope of works includes Phase 1 was funded in the financial year 2024-2025, mobilization and demobilization of drill equipment and borehole drill, and the department The contract awarded to Ms. Detex Packaging and Marketing Limited at a cost of Kenya shillings 2,320,700. The CECM responded that the project is 100% complete. The committee observation on phase 1. The committee during its site visit was certified with works executed on this project. Phase 2 of the same project, Mr. Speaker, sir, was financed in the same year, 2024-2025 financial year. Installations and submersial of pump, solarization, 50 meters cube level masonry tank, distribution lines, and water points. The contractor awarded was Ms. Rihisa Enterprises Limited at a cost of Kenya shillings 4,989,069.52. The CECM respond that the project is 100% complete. The committee observed the following during the site visit. The submersial pump has been installed. 16 solar panels have been installed, and the control box is installed on one of the solar pillars. Number 3 is distribution pipelines done and 4 water points are provided for the local at Kap Lelach, Donyamare, Kipko, Roro, and Kap Lelach Primary School. The contractor fenced part of the land and left the other part unfenced. And number 5, lighting arrestor has been installed. Number 6, the committee further noted that the pipes were leaking and the defects liability periods has not expired. The 50 meters cubic masonry tank constructed but was not painted. The solar lights are not functional. The committee notes that some of the works done in the project were not captured in the scope of works, provided this poses the laxity and lack of seriousness on the part of the officers of the department. The scope of works specified by CECM responds that the committee to the committee are generic and not specific to the project are required. In this case, fencing was not captured on part of the scope of works, yet the contractor did fencing on the project. By making full payment without regard on completion of the works specified in a clearance contraventions of section 146 of the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act states that no works, goods, and services contrary shall be paid before they are executed or delivered and accepted by the accounting officer or of the procuring entity or any officer authorized by him or her in writing, except where so specified in the tender document and contract agreement. Such an advance payment shall not be paid before the contract is signed. There, the response by the department that the project is 100% complete. The lack of painting of water tank, leaking pipes, and non-functional solar lights before the expiry of the defect liability period to its laxity or the part of the department. Number 3, then I teach IDB Camp Borehole Water Project financial year of 2022-2023. The project is located in Soin, and the scope of works include borehole equipping, erections of plastic tanks, rising and distribution pipes, and fencing of the borehole area. The contractor awarded was Ms. Masho Limited at the cost of 4,398,830.20. The county, the CCM, in its response, indicate that the project is 100% complete. The committee made the following findings during the site visit. 1. The project has not been operational for the past 5 months. The committee noted that the department ought to have moved in to revive the project to full operation so that that the residents will access uninterrupted services, hence value for the funds used. Further, the 5 months period that has elapsed without action from the department to correct the situation points or out of the laxity in the department. Secondly, 17 solar panels and lighting arrestor have been installed. The 10,000 liters plastic tank has been installed. 4. The contractor construct distribution pipes, lines, and 8 water points for the use by the community. The 4th project is Matera Borehole Water Project, funded in the financial year 2023-2024. The project is located in Soliad Ward, and the scope of works includes equipping, solarization, fencing, and the tank installation. And the contractor awarded the contract was Ms. Petri's Company Limited at the cost of 4,972,398. The county, the CCM, in its response, indicate that the project is 100% complete. The committee noted the following during the site visit. 29 solar panels, 1 security light mask, and a lightning arrestor have been installed in the site. 2 10,000 liter capacity tank have been installed. Fencing had been done. The committee was satisfied with the execution of the works by the said contractor. Mr. Speaker, sir, the 5th project is South Sur Spring Water Protection Project, funded in the financial year 2024-2025. The project is located at Kable Lartet Ward, and the scope of works includes 1 spring protection, that is 50 meters cube masonry tank, distribution pipelines, and water points. The contractor awarded the works is Ms. Maslan Construction and General Supplies Limited at a cost of 9,185,705.26. The CCM in its response indicate that the project is 80% complete. The committee made the following observation during the site visit. 16 solar panels, 2 light masts and 1 lightning arrestor have been installed. Secondly, 50,000 liters masonry tank and pump house has been constructed. Rehabilitation of 1 masonry tank has been done. The fourth is the site where the masonry tank is located has been fenced off. However, the spring area was partially fenced off. Indigenous trees need to be planted around the spring to conserve the spring. Number 6, distribution pipelines and 7 water points have been constructed. Number 7, the committee noted that the response from the department on the scope of works was not explicitly captured. There is no mention of solar panels, lighting arrestor, hence whether a variation was done on the project could not be ascertained. It is also clear that the scope of works responded by the CECM in charge of water, environment, energy and natural resources were generic and could have possibly been copy-pasted, since there are similarities and repetition of the same mistakes. Number 6, Sikawet Climate Smart Agricultural Project, funded in the year 2024-2025 financial year. Mr. Speaker, sir, the project is located in Sikawet Ward. It was funded in the financial year 2024-2025, and the scope of works are as follows. The supply, delivery and distributions of 5,963 avocado seedlings. The contractor awarded the works is Ms. Preyong Limited at the cost of 2,148,000. The project is 100% complete as per the response from the CECM in charge of water, energy and environment and natural resources. Committee observation. The committee found that 20 groups comprising of 389 farmers benefited from the project. The committee was satisfied with this project. Mr. Speaker, sir, we go now to Kipkelion East sub-county. Kamwingi 2 borehole, water funded in the financial year 2022-2023. The project is located at the Tendeno Soket ward and was funded in the financial year 2024-2025, 2022-2023. The scope of works includes supply and installation of solar panels and fencing of the borehole. The contractor was Ms. Macro Products Limited, and the contract sums is 2,200,000. The CECM, in his response, indicated that the project is 100% complete. The committee noted the following during the site visit. The area has been fenced off with concrete poles and chain links. Secondly, 30 solar panels and 1 lightning arrestor have been installed. Number 3, the committee observed that the site where the solar panels were installed is overgrown with vegetation and bushy. The department observed that the department should come up with policies in order to ensure the sustainability of the project funded to guarantee functional after the expiry of the defect liabilities period. Kamwingi Kifuno Conservation, that is the other project from Kipkelion East, Mr. Speaker, sir. Kamwingi Kifuno Conservation and Livelihood Project funded in the financial year 2024-2025. Mr. Speaker, sir, the project is situated in the Deno Socket ward. The scope of works includes 60,000 bamboo tree nursery establishment capacity building of the community on tree nursery management and beekeeping, nursery management and supply and distributions of locks, trots, beehives to community groups. The contractor awarded the contract is Yatson Solution Limited at a cost of 5,569,213. And the amount is fully paid. The community, the county executive committee member, in his response, indicate that the project is 100% complete. The committee noted the following during its site visit. 1. The committee noted that the contractor was supposed to use 5 kilograms of bamboo seedlings to propagate 60,000 seedlings. However, during the site visits, the committee could not authenticate the supply of the same on the same, as only 2,500 bamboo seedlings could have been accounted for. Further, the committee noted that the contractor had filed about 7,500 other polythene tubes where they propagated ordinary bamboo cutting instead of the bamboo seedlings as stipulated in the bill of quantities. This further, the committee noted that the contractor used bamboo cutting instead of seedlings as spelled out in the scope of works, hence contravening section 151 of the BBADA of 2015, which states that an accounting officer on his or her appointed representative shall be responsible for ensuring that the goods, works, services are in the right quality and quantity. In this regard, the committee observed that the contractor did not do the works as expected and should be compelled to redo the works or required to pay back the amount paid. Further, the said contractor be listed with the Public Procurement Regulation Authority for the department and blacklisting. Number 2, the shed was shoddily done. The bill of quantities requires the contractor to use treatment poles to construct the shed, but instead the contractor used ordinary poles. This is in contravention of section 151 of the BBADA of 2015. Number 3, that the polythene tubes used was small in size, which are not suitable for the bamboo seedlings propagations. Number 4, the committee noted that only one tree-shaped net measuring 260,000 millimeters by 3,000 millimeters instead of 4 nets of the same dimension. This is in contravention of Section 146 of Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act of 2015 states that no works, goods, and services contract shall be paid for before they are executed or delivered and accepted by the accounting officer or a procuring entity or an officer authorized by him or her in writing, except where so specified in the tender document and contract agreement, such as an advance payment shall not be paid before the contract is signed. By processing payment for the said contractor, despite not having supplied the tree shades nets as per the scope of works, the accounting officer of the department contravened this section. The committee was informed that the contractor representative that lacks drones beehives had been distributed to 4 zones, namely Kaliet, Gwitu, Kipkei, and Cheres. However, the committee could not verify the authenticity of the information, as there was no supportive document to the support this claim. The next project is Kichawurkovi Resilience Project, funded in the year 2024-2025. That is in the Kipkelion East. Mr. Speaker, sir, the project is situated in Chepseon Ward. The scope of works includes installations of hybrid solar CoV trial. Project was awarded to Pilsak Company Limited at a cost of 4,919,900. Response from the CECM include that the project is 100% complete and contractor had been fully paid. Committee observation: the second project scope of work, as per the report from the Department of Water, Energy, Environment, Forestry and Natural Resources, include installation of hybrid coffee dryer. The second project was distributions of 50,000 certified coffee seedlings, which was awarded to Ms. Hackrock Works Limited at a cost of 2,115,000. The response from the department indicates that the status is 100% and has been fully paid. The committee made an oversight visit to Chepseon Ward and checked on the project, found out that 1. The hybrid solar coffee dryer was installed using ordinary steel instead of galvanized steel. Number 2, the dryer were constructed using light gauge wire and drying mass in black instead of white in color. 3, the thermometer supplied was not functional because of solar panels was not of the right voltage or to the power. It hence contravening Section 151 of the PPADA of 2015, which states that an accounting officer or his or her appointed representative shall be responsible for ensuring that the goods, works, and services are of right quality and quantity. 4. The supply seedlings were 40,000 instead of 50,000. Section 151, 2A and E state, for the purpose of managing complex and specialized procurement contract, that the contract implementation team shall be responsible for monitoring the performance of the contractor to ensure that all delivery or performance obligations are met on appropriate action taken by the procuring entity in the event that the obligation not being met. E. Ensure that there is right quality and within the time frame where required. From the above observation, the contract implementation team failed to ensure that the contract met the intended objective. As per the scope of works, the quality of the material supplied was not specified in the contract agreement by the contravening section 151, 2A and E. Mr. Speaker, sir, the fourth project is Chagoror Water Project, funded in the financial year 2024-2025. The project is situated in Londiani ward and was awarded to Ms. Interpilled Engineering Limited at a cost of 13,621,715. The status of the project is 100% and has been fully paid as indicated by the CECM. The scope of works includes linking works and construction and ancillary structures, perimeter fencing of the water pan, constructions of the livestock watering point and communal water points, constructions of the throw-off system, solar powered pump and elevator storage. The committee made oversight visit and noted that 1. The slinging works has been done. Constructions of auxiliary structure done. Perimeter fencing has been done using chain links and concrete poles. Cave has been installed. Livestock watering and communal watering points has been done. Constructions of the throw-off system has been put in place. The water tank stand was substandard. The contractor used ordinary black polythene instead of a dam liner. Number 10, with regard to observation 8 and 10 and 9, it clearly points out that a failure of the contract management by the officer concerned and hence lose the value of the fund are failed. The fifth project is Kiprengwe Kipsigori Water Project, funded in the financial year 2024-2025. The project is located in Kedawa, Kimugul Ward. The scope of works include solarization, rehabilitations of existing tank, pipe works, fashion pump installation and tank construction. The CECM water indicate that the project is 100% complete. The contractor awarded contract is Ms. Countermine Holding Limited. The cost of Kenya shillings 18,615,268.78, and sorry, and the same has been fully paid. The committee observed that the following during the site visit: the area has been fenced off with concrete walls and chain links. Distribution pipelines constructed covering Kipsigori, Kongasis, and Kiprengwe village. Pump set 36 solar panels, 3 security lights, mask, and 1 lighting arrestor installed. A 50 meters cube tank. The committee observed that the project is not operational. The project lacks last mile connectivity and water points for the community use. The original design omitted the construction of the water points and last connectivity. Kipkelion West. Kipkelion Tree Nursery project funded in the financial year 2024-2025. The project was awarded to Ms. Lenrock Logistics Limited at a cost of 5,340,370. Status of the project is 100% fully paid as per the department response. The project scope of works includes tree nursery establishment for the productions of 100,000 tree seedlings and delivery of 84 livestock beehives. The committee made an oversight visit to Kipkelion Ward and checked on the project on 30th July 2025 and found out that the nursery has been put in place and that the seedlings were supplied as per the scope of works. 86 logs or trots were supplied by the groups intended to benefit from the beehives have been issued with the supplied hives ends out to lack of proper procurement planning. The second one is Kaliet Borehole Water Project in the financial year 2022-2025. The project is awarded to Pestway Trailers instead of Pestway Trailers Limited at a cost of 1,505,680. Status of the project is 100% and fully paid as per the response. The project scope of works as per the report from the department includes installations of the solar panels and equipping of the borehole. The committee made an oversight visit to Kipkelion Ward and checked all the project funded out. One, the solarization has been done and the community is getting water from the borehole. Mr. Speaker, sir, these are the observations that the committee's overall observation. The Joint Committee made the following observation. Mr. Speaker, sir, one, that the implementation of most of the project did not involve the honorable members of the Kericho County Assembly and the project management committees, PMCs, of the respective areas where the projects are carried out. Number two, that despite the completion on handing over of some projects of the FLOCA funded projects, the residents are not enjoying the intended services, hence loss of value for the funds are failed for the projects. This is a result of breakdowns, leakages, and substandard works. Further, the lack of routine maintenance and guarantee sustainability of the failure of proper project management by the department. Number 3, the department followed procurement law by paying in full some of the highlighted incomplete projects. Section 45, 2A, B, and C of the Anti-Corruption and Ethnic Crimes Act state that an officer or person whose function concern the administration, custody, management, receipt, or use any part of the public revenue or public fund property is guilty of any offense of the person. A, fraudulently makes payment and or excessive payment from public revenue for 1, substandard or defective goods, goods not supplied or not supplied in full, or services not rendered or not adequate rendered. Mr. Speaker, sir, B, willingly or carefully fails to comply with any law or applicable procures and guidelines relating to the procurement allocations, sale and disposal of property, tendering of contract management or funds, or incurring of expenditure. Or C, engage in a project without prior planning. By making such payment, the department was clearly in contravention of the Act, and the concerned officers must be held liable and must take personal and political responsibility for their action. Number 4, the monitoring of the implications of some of the projects was poorly done, hence supply of low quality goods and substandard services. This has led to loss of funds by the county government of Kericho. Such projects include Kapkukerwet catchment restoration and livelihood improvement projects, Kichawurikovi resilience projects, Kamwingi Kifuno conservation and livelihoods projects, Donyamare borehole water projects, and Mamul feed mixing plant project, among others. Number 5, the scope of works of most of the FLOCA projects rolled out were almost similar. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to read it, this one, number 5. The scope of works of most of the FLOCA projects rolled out were almost similar. These generic trends points out to a possible copy and pasting, clearly indicating the deliberate effort by the officers' task with the production of the same money from the covers of Kericho County. Mr. Speaker, sir, capacity building, that is number 6. Capacity building listed as part of the scope of works in most of the rolled out. However, the committee was not supplied with scheduled attendance of such meetings, or whether the same actually took place. Number 7, the FLOCA funding being a conditional grant has clearly guidelines on how it is expensed and managed, yet clearly the official from the Department of Water, Energy, Environment, Forestry and Natural Resources wrote such guidelines, and the PFM Act on Prudence of Public Resources. Number 8, some of the FLOCA projects rolled out did not meet the objectives and value for the money allocated before because of lack and responsibility on the part of the officers tasked to deliver the projects. The FLOCA projects being donor funded as clearly on how they should be managed. The project management was tasked with the role of authorizing payment for the project. The committee noted lapses or the part of some of such management who authorized payment before completion. Number 10, that some of the projects, specifically Kichawuri, was not properly managed by the department as required by the law, since the goods delivered were not of the quality and quantity stipulated in the bill of the quantity, thus contravening section 151(2)(a) and (e), which states, for the purpose of management complex and specialized procurement contract, that contract implementation team shall be responsible for monitoring the performance of the contractor to ensure that all delivery or performance obligations are met, or appropriate action taken by the procuring entity in the event of obligation not being met. Mr. Speaker, sir, these are the recommendation, that is 4.0 from the committee. The Joint Committee recommended that 1, that all the FLOCA projects that were not properly managed by the department led to the loss of money through payment made, substandard works executed. The county executive committee member, the chief officer, the project manager, and any other officer responsible to be held personally liable, and action to be taken as per the relevant laws. Number 2, the department should inform the local community, the area member of county assembly, and the project management committee while rolling out the project so as to have proper management and ownership of the project. Number 3, all the companies which did substandard works be reported to the Public Procurement Regulation Authority for the department and blacklisting. Further, the companies which were paid and had not completed the works as per the scope of works be required to complete the works as per the contract terms, and the officers, project managers from the department linked with facilitating the same be held personal responsible and action to be taken against them as required by the law. Number 4, the county executive committee member, the chief officer, project manager, and any other officer in the Department of Water, Energy, Environment, Forestry, and Natural Resources that facilitate the making of the full payment by the project that were yet to be completed. Each should be held responsible and disciplinary process be initiated against them and be required to account for the fund lost. Number 5, the bill of quantities, that is PQs, should be done professionally by qualified officers and should not be inflated. The same should also be shared with the local community and the project management committee, PMC, to promote fair and transparency implementation of the project. Number 6, the department should come up with the policies and regulations to ensure that the projects completed are sustainable and providing citizens with uninterrupted services. Number 7, the department should come up with policies and regulations to strengthen internal control to avert losses. The department, that is number 8, the department should furnish the assembly with explicit scopes of works for various projects rolled out against the budget are failed. Number 9, the project management of the project that were not rolled out to be to the satisfaction of the committee to explain to the Kericho County Assembly the circumstances that led to their actions. Number 10, the department should furnish the assembly with schedule and invoices supporting the conduct of capacity building exercise on various projects highlighted. 11, FLOCA funding is a conditional grant with strict guidelines on how they are administered. The department concerned must put in place measures to ensure proper utilization of the same and to ensure the county government of Kericho continued funding. 5th, Mr. Speaker, sir, the committee wishes to thank the office of the Speaker and the clerk of the Kericho County Assembly for the necessary support extended to it in the execution of its mandate. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is my pleasant duty, pursuant to the Standing Order number 196, to present the report of the Joint Committee on the implementation status of FLOCA program for consideration by this Honorable House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Your second chair.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I request my Vice Chair, who is Honorable Mercy Kikonyo, to second. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair, for a well-detailed report. The Honorable Mercy Kikonyo, the Chair for Committee on Environment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to second this motion, to second this report. First of all, allow me to thank my chair, who had worked day and night to make sure that this report has been tabled today. Number 2, I want to thank the members of Joint Committee of Water and Sanitation, Environment, Energy, Forestry, and Natural Resources, who worked day and night without lunch, and they make sure that the report which it was ready to be tabled today. Mr. Speaker, sir, when we were going loud, so unfortunate that our contractor in Kericho County, I don't know how they work the job, because the department who were concerned, they paid full amount to the contractor, and they have not even do even a single work. It's so unfortunate at this era that we have some department who use Kericho County money as if it's personal resources, and it's so unfortunate. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to urge all the department, and especially allow me to thank the Director of Water. In fact, when we were going loud, the Director of Water, on those projects, it was already done at 80%. But on the Department of Environment, it was 0. It was not done well, and already that is the department, most of the projects was being paid. So unfortunately, especially if you go to the, on page of, it was Kamwingi Kifuno Conservation and Livelihood Project, further in the year financial year 2024. According to the report of the executive committee, they said that the project was 100% done. But when the committee got to the road, it was poorly done. You can't imagine a report coming from the executive saying that the project was done and fully paid. And when the MCs go loud, the committee went loud, they found that it was totally poor. It was not done. That means that there's somebody sleeping somewhere, and I think he should wake up and do the right thing. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I second.
Thank you, the Honorable Mercy Ikonyo. I now propose the question that this House adopts the report of the Joint Committee on Water and Sanitation and Environment, Energy, Forestry and Natural Resources on the implementation status of FLOCA programs. The floor is now open for debate, members, and I want to begin by giving to Honorable Philip Mutai, followed by the Honorable Vincent Korir, third the Honorable Whip, fourth the Honorable Ruto Anthony, in that order. Take your floor, Honorable Philip Mutai.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity, and by extension, the people that I represent, those are the great people of Kipchimchim. Mr. Speaker, sir, I just want to start by congratulating the Joint Committee, that is the Water Committee and Environment, for the well-detailed report. I know it took them a lot of time going around the entire county, overseeing the projects that were undertaken by the Water Department. And I want to tell my good friend, the Honorable Peter Kemoi, the Chair for Water, that this is a well-detailed report. Mr. Speaker, sir, I just want to make some comments pertaining the report. That one, we have seen within the report that in most cases, you see the department organizes meetings unnecessarily, just only to throw allowances. And when you go and see the kind of reports that, the kind of meetings, the quality of meetings that they have done, there is nothing that they are deliberating, only a motive of throwing allowances. Mr. Speaker, sir, another one is going around even within my ward. If you see the kind of equipments that are supplied to these water projects are of low quality, substandard, even the quantity is compromised. So I want to say, the Department of Water, you are letting us down, given that Water Department and Environment Department are the key sectors that will really change. Those are game changers. They want to provide clean water to our people, but they are derailing the delivery of that essential commodity. Mr. Speaker, sir, I just want to say, to urge the department that whenever a project is being undertaken within a ward, they should be engaging the representative of the people, the elected people, the people who have been given the mandate to highlight the projects that they want to be undertaken within their wards. But you find, Mr. Speaker, sir, you wake up in the morning, you come to this assembly, only to get a phone call from your resident that a project is being undertaken within your ward, without even your knowledge. So I want to tell the department, time is up. They either change their ways of doing things, or we go for them. Another one, final submission, Mr. Speaker, sir, is that I want to tell our contractors, and I know most of them are our brothers and sisters who are in this business of contracting. In most of the cases, when things go south on them, they run to this honorable house looking for help to amongst ourselves that they are not the pending bills, they are taking delays to be paid. But when they have an opportunity to undertake an assignment within a ward, I want to tell them they should take their work seriously. They should do their work honestly. Because we find some of the contractors, when you go and ascertain the scope of work, the quality of work, as our chairman has highlighted, substandard works. They don't meet the threshold of even being paid 50% of what they have done. So I want to urge our brothers, our sisters who are in this contracting business, whenever you are assigned or awarded a tender within any particular place within this county, do it diligently, do it honestly, or what we are remaining in this honorable house is to bring all those contracting companies who have undertaken their works in a short way, that we blacklist them going forward, so that we can save, so that the Kericho resident can realize the value for their money. So that is my submission, Mr. Speaker, sir. And I once again congratulate the Joint Committee, Water Committee and Environment. Job well done. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Philip Mutai. Honorable Vincent Korir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for giving this opportunity on behalf of the people of Londiani to interrogate this report. Mr. Speaker, I was part of the members. I'm a member of Water Committee, and I got a chance to actually visit the site, several sites, and also observe for myself and on behalf of the people of Kericho and on behalf of the County Assembly of Kericho. We were able to look at several projects. Mr. Speaker, sir, they normally say, give Kaisari what belongs to Kaisari. And it's true that what I can attest to me on my side, as an individual, some of the projects, Mr. Speaker, it's good to also note that are very good projects. I interacted with some of the projects that were done very well. But notwithstanding that, there are some also that maybe didn't meet the standards of becoming a project as designed. And those that did very well, we congratulate them and we thank the donor for actually funding the projects. And to me, I don't want to discourage the donor. I want to encourage the donor to continue funding Kericho County, because we still need these projects to impact our society. Despite that, I want to assure the donor again that we have an oversight team which will be able to actually take care and look at what is happening and what is being implemented. Because of this, Mr. Speaker, there were some gaps. One, where there is no value for money, and maybe the quality of materials on site, and again, how the projects will be sustainable after completion. Mr. Speaker, sir, we realize that some of these issues are being contributed by maybe the project managers, the supervisors, and the leaders who are supposed to take care of the projects. In this case, when you are interrogating some of the team leaders here, you find that maybe those who are in charge of quality, those who inspection and procurement, and those who are in charge of maybe payment of the projects might have done some things that are against the law. But I know the law will catch up with them. Mr. Speaker, sir, look at, for example, Toroi Tang, which is located in Ainamo sub-county, and we realize that in Toroi Tang, the status of Cabro at the moment, before even the end of the project, is compromised. And I don't think it fits the standards of a Cabro that is supposed to hold even a huge capacity. I believe even before the project is handed over, already the Cabro that was tested by a tractor already did not withstand the status of a Cabro. Maybe, Mr. Speaker, we need to have entities like NCA, so that they can be certifying and clearing such kind of works. And if a contractor is found to have not done a good job, they should be penalized for that, and also redo the job as required. Mr. Speaker, I know this House has a role in playing this, and I believe FLOCA should also be involving members of this County Assembly, so that they also be informed. And Mr. Speaker, those staff, especially the designers of the project, I think should be more accountable, because how comes a project is paid when maybe a part of it or section of it has not been done properly? I don't think payments come fast, but where delivery of service should be ahead of payment. Mr. Speaker, in such cases, there are some few projects. I would also want to identify a project which maybe has value for money. It is not because I come from that region, but actually, Jagoror Water Project was funded at a cost of 13 million. But you realize they did construct a 50 cubic meter tank, they did 5 million cubic liter of dam, they did a concrete construction, they supplied 3 kilometers of water to the community, they did a water trough, and that is only at a cost of 13 million. But you still realize there are projects funded at a cost of around 10 million, but when you try to look for that 10 million, you will not find it even if you are using a torch. It is not possible to see the 10 million. In that cases, those that were done well, we should appreciate. Those that were not done well, we should look for ways of making corrections. And even if there are people who are trying to use those projects to benefit themselves, they should be penalized for that. Mr. Speaker, sir, these resources are very important. And there is a saying that the wise use of resources is not about having more. It is about doing more with what you have. For that case, Mr. Speaker, this House will continue doing oversight and taking care of the resources, whether it's from the donor or from the county government of Kericho. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Vincent. The Honorable Aaron to teach the party whip, the majority party whip.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to start from the onset that although I'm not a member to this committee, Mr. Speaker, I also participated in one way or another, probably to hear what those who appeared before the committee had to say about these projects. Mr. Speaker, we've been told, and it was adversely mentioned when those officers who were in charge of, who were the project managers, the PMs, on various projects, Mr. Speaker, across our county, appeared before this Honorable House. Mr. Speaker, everyone was given a task, maybe to explain probably what could have happened in various projects that they handled in various places, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it is actually shocking that when one was taken before the Honorable Committee, or led by the Honorable Kimoi, Mr. Speaker, like the PM from Kapkatet, Mr. Speaker, he was asked, if I remember very well, Mr. Speaker, that, oh no, she was asked why the project was not already achieving what the intention was, Mr. Speaker, and the answer was very clear that she doesn't know. She was only working as per the bill of quantities that she was given as a PM. Mr. Speaker, you know, it's very shocking at this age and era, Mr. Speaker, that it shows there's no value for money, because if the project is about 90%, Mr. Speaker, complete, but when you're on the ground, Mr. Speaker, it is not going to serve the intended purpose, Mr. Speaker, then I see and I really pity about this money that is given us as a grant, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it was a construction of a trough, I don't know, some small line, some fencing, Mr. Speaker, but then the PM and some trees, Mr. Speaker, and the PM could not explain probably what was going on in the field. Mr. Speaker, it is very shocking. But I want to thank the Honorable Committee, Mr. Speaker, the two committees on the environment and the water, Mr. Speaker, because they visited each and every project, all the way from Bureti up to Kericho East, Mr. Speaker. And I want to applaud them because they brought a comprehensive report. Mr. Speaker, another issue came in place that it is the issues that emanated clearly was the issues of a bill of quantities. Mr. Speaker, as a professional, Mr. Speaker, and someone who understands what the bill of quantities, Mr. Speaker, entails, Mr. Speaker, there is a serious floating on the bill of quantities. Those are the scope of works on various projects, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, I think going forward, Mr. Speaker, someone who actually probably prepares the bill of quantities, those are the quantity surveyors, Mr. Speaker, should actually take liable responsibility, because you see, if you prepare a bill of quantities for a project, let's say project A, Mr. Speaker, this project A is supposed to be costing about 2 million, Mr. Speaker, and therefore, when you check on the priced bill of quantities now, you see, Mr. Speaker, you find it is double. You can get about 4 point something, Mr. Speaker. Then you see that is a clear theft, Mr. Speaker, of these grants or public funds, Mr. Speaker. So therefore, I think going forward, someone who is also take a personal responsibility should be noted very clear that those QSs who are the ones preparing the bill of quantities could actually be liaising and colluding with the contractor to maybe take the money behind the scenes, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, everybody should be told, because remember, Mr. Speaker, all the time when we call, when there is an issue, Mr. Speaker, we usually call the CC and the CEO, Mr. Speaker. But this time around, I want to thank the committee, because you see, they called up to the project managers, those who were in charge at the field, because you see, they were after knowing that how is the project going to be sustainable, or how are they handling the projects, and how are they viewing on the ground if there is value for money. Mr. Speaker, I want to confirm that going forward, it will not be business as usual. Everybody, starting from the down upwards, bottom up, Mr. Speaker, should actually carry the cross in case the projects or there is a misuse of any public funds. So therefore, everybody who is given any opportunity to serve, the people at various levels, Mr. Speaker, should actually take care and know that if in case there's any mess, therefore is going to carry a cross in one point or another. And lastly, Mr. Speaker, I want to state that I've seen the recommendations, Mr. Speaker. Though there is inflation, I've noted inflation. We've also seen that the members who are because, Mr. Speaker, sorry, I want to confirm that the projects that were funded by FLOCA, Mr. Speaker, is not only water, Mr. Speaker. It is ranging all the way from environment, water, and probably agriculture. So it's actually ranging within the three major departments. And so, Mr. Speaker, I want to request that before, like the Honorable Philip, what the Honorable Philip Mutai stated, Mr. Speaker, that going forward, Mr. Speaker, all MCAs must be involved. There's no harm, Mr. Speaker, if you involve an MCA who knows the boundary, who knows the issues that ails an area, and probably he can give an input. Because at some point we are told that there's a fight, Mr. Speaker, at Kapkatet. Or if there was an involvement of an area MCA, I believe that fight could not have been have come up when they were undertaking that project in Kapkatet. So therefore, Mr. Speaker, I want to believe that in every project that's going to be undertaken in the various awards, Mr. Speaker, as person that should not be overlooked, Mr. Speaker, is the area member of County Assembly. It is actually very true, Mr. Speaker. And with those few remarks, Mr. Speaker, I want to echo my colleague that he stated very clear that there were clear issues of public resource when we heard about the presentations. That because remember, Mr. Speaker, one for example, one for Kesiara. A PM here was not able to explain that he wanted to divert the money that had been properly allocated and priced in the bill of quality, Mr. Speaker. And the scope of works wanted to change the allocation that had been allocated for the solarization, Mr. Speaker, to go and fix electricity instead of following the bill of quality, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, we had to tell them that let nobody cheat you probably to change the what it had been actually intended and priced in the bill of quality, Mr. Speaker. So therefore, these people should follow what the law says, not to go and do what they think it is right, when it is not right, Mr. Speaker. So therefore, I want to also request them, if they are watching, everybody who will mess up the resources for the great people of Kericho will actually carry personal responsibility. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Chief. The Honorable Chingili, the Honorable Anthony Ruto, Alliance Chingili Babanyo, then the Honorable Paul B, followed by the Honorable Sigilai.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir.
And because of the interest of time, members, I think we better take 2 minutes each, 2 or 3 minutes each.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. I'll try my best to be brief as much as possible. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity so that I may also contribute on this report. Honorable Speaker, sir, I know my colleagues who have just spoken have mentioned so many things that are contained in this report. First, let me take this opportunity to appreciate my good dear Honorable Kemboi for presenting this report to this Honorable House. And on the same note, our Secretariat. In fact, Honorable Speaker, sir, if there is any time that I felt that I have been overworked, is when we were visiting these projects. And also when we were interrogating those people who were involved in the implementation of these projects. In fact, there was a time when we stayed up to 8 p.m. And it reached a time when I protested. And I went home when the others were still going on. Honorable Speaker, sir, in fact, when you look at this report, overall, you can be able to tell what was on the minds of those people who were involved in the implementation of these projects. What was on their minds was their selfish personal gains. I repeat again, their selfish personal gains. When you look at the report that was given by the CEC in charge of that department, when they were responding to the questions that we posed to them. In fact, there was a big contradiction with the report that was given by the CEC and what was seen in the ground. the CEC is saying 100% complete. While when you go to the ground, it is the opposite. So, Honorable Speaker, sir, that one is a very big, a very strong indication that there is laxity in the side of those officers that are charged with the responsibility of overseeing the implementation of the projects. For example, in Soliat, even though it is not indicated where the project is, it is only written Soliat ward. When you look at this, the department is saying 100% complete. But when you look at items which were supposed to be put in place as far as implementation of the project is concerned, it is not 100% complete. The committee was able, the members of the assembly who visited the project were able to note that water pump during their visit had not been delivered. And yet the CEC is reporting that it is 100%. Unless we don't know what 100% means. It means everything has been put in place. Another thing that was noted
as you finalize.
Hello, sir. 2 minutes is over. Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Let me move very fast. Yes. So I'm saying that I was just trying to bring to the attention of this honorable house that there is a big contradiction with the report of the CEC and the report of the members of the assembly who visited the project. Another thing that is wanting, Honorable Speaker, sir, and which is lacking, is monitoring and evaluation. Monitoring and evaluation is a very important component as far as implementation of the projects is concerned, because we are told that the materials that was applied or that were used are substandard, and the scope of the works that was supposed to be done, at times some of the works or the scope of the works at times were omitted. For example, in Toroi Time, the contractor was supposed to erect a stand, but we are told that the stand which is being used now is the one which was already there, and yet the contractor was the same was factored in the BQ. So monitoring and evaluation is wanting. Payments. In fact, in so many instances, Honorable Speaker, sir, in fact, the opposite was happening. Most of the works were paid before they were done. A very good example is this one of Seretut, Seretut, the restoration of a wet area. In fact, I was among those ones who went there. In fact, what we were able to see was that the fence was already erected. That one was complete. But we found them digging the holes in preparation of planting the trees. Meaning that, and remember, they had already been paid. The contractor has already been paid. So it is very unfortunate. The last Honorable Speaker, sir, in fact, substantial amount of money has been used in these projects in the name of uplifting the living standards of our people. In fact, there is also a very important component of sustainability. If this one is not addressed, then the value of money will not be able to be realized. The last Honorable Speaker, sir, this Honorable House, in fact, a very nice report like this has been produced. If positive steps are not taken so that the recommendations that have been put forward by the committee, then we are doomed as a house. We are supposed, the department is supposed to implement up to the latter the recommendations of this committee, so that at the end of the day, our people can be able to realize the value of the money that we have been given by the donor.
Thank you.
The last but not the least, those ones who have been mentioned to have misappropriated funds that were meant for the implementation of the projects in our wards should take full responsibility. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable Paul B.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this chance to contribute on this report that has been tabled in this Honorable House. Honorable Speaker, since morning, when I wake up, I had to pass through Toroitany. So I've been in Toroitany for all those hours I've been out to look into what is going on. As we speak, Honorable Speaker, I tend to believe all the government apparatus which were mentioned since yesterday are on site, trying to do what is right. I also want to echo, to applaud what the Chair Water did and his team for giving us this report as it is. And I really want to thank them, Honorable Speaker, because when we called them, to visit, all these projects, they availed their time and they went, to look at what is happening in those, projects which were funded by FLOCA. The FLOCA money, this World Bank money, is a donor funds, and I tend to believe that there are people who are trying to take advantage that these are free money, and they want to sip on the same on their own interest. Honorable Speaker, as we talk right now, I'm seeing there's a lot of work that is going on in Toroitany, but even the contractor was availed himself this morning, a fellow whom we've been looking for so long, he's not been so concerned, with what has been happening. As I said yesterday, even the capros which were laid, in fact, initially he wanted, to lay the capros. I've never seen such a work. He just wanted to lay the capros, at the top of the soil. So when I read there, I had to chase, all the workers which were there, and I told them that I want to see the contractor, himself. But when you look at, the way it is done, the gate, because initially he was also refusing to do the gate, and what is, doing right now, at least there's some work that is going on. The only problem that we have in that Toroitany is about the cooler. Indeed, yes, there are people in the ground which are working on it, and I've recalled all the team that was involved, because there was a lot of shortcuts, because most of the officials in the societies doesn't have the know-how of the kind of a cooler that was supposed to be delivered. So they didn't involve the day report fellows, and I've told them, to bring all the people that were supposed to be there initially. And when you look at, with the social audit, that you can do it personally, and even those members who went to Toroitany, with the social audit and the 9 million which was awarded to that society, there's no reflection at all, with the 9 million. Have in mind, even he was supposed to deliver 2 milk ATMs, but they delivered 1. Reason not known. And I dare to believe even the cooler itself was supposed to be accompanied by a backup generator, which is not there, And when you look at the money which was put in that, project, it's wanting. So, with the recommendations that this team has made, I want to say in this county we have a problem with the QS because they inflate. I tend to believe they insert, inside what they want, with within the project, so they overdo it. So I'm really concerned about the QS whom we have here. Have in mind we've been spending a lot of money training these fellows, a lot of money, and when we look at the training budget, I don't know if they've been attending or they just withdraw allowances and not doing what is right. Otherwise, I want to comment on the work which was done and to urge, the implementation team to make follow-up, so that the work which was done, we can realize in our words. There was a lot. In fact, with what we did this time round, it was an eye-opener for us to go around and look into all the projects which we were supposed to roll in our county. I met my friends when they were coming from Londiani. Instead of having 60,000 trees planted, only 3,000 were already planted. Meaning these guys, they were just doing just to satisfy the eyes of the public, and then they ran away with the money. Otherwise, I want to thank this assembly, your office in particular, for allowing this team to roll out the programs which they were supposed to do. Otherwise, thank you and may God bless.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Paul B, and thank you for the oversight that you are doing to especially Toroj Tang that was mentioned, and we are very happy, especially for the progress report. Finally, Honorable Sigilai, 2 minutes, then we call the mover to reply.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. First and foremost, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to thank the two joint committee, Water and Environment, for the great work they did to bring this report. Mr. Speaker, sir, there is this project in my ward, Kiprengwe, Kipsigori Dam. Here, we are told by the CEC that the project is 100% complete. While when the team went to the site, they found that the project is not in operation. People have not used the water. People have not enjoyed what they could have enjoyed. But here we are told it is 100% done. If this project had been 100% done, my Apple nominated MCA here could be using the water, but she is not using water. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, there is much to be done to these departments so that our people enjoy their products. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to congratulate the team and tell them you still have work to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Sigilai. Let me give this last opportunity to the Chairman Implementation and the member representing the great people of Tendana Soget to also give his remarks in
Thank
2
you so
minutes.
much. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Mine will not even take 2 minutes, Mr. Speaker. Realizing that the status of this report, Mr. Speaker, it should be a progressive report, Mr. Speaker. As we approve, the committee, that is water and environment, Mr. Speaker, should continue pursuing this matter, so that after we come from recess, Mr. Speaker, we need to see these contractors, Mr. Speaker, so that they tell us where did they get the courage to steal from the public coffers. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Moses. Let me give this opportunity to the chair to reply in 1 minute.
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you also for the opportunity you have granted to me, and let me thank also honorable members for supporting this report. Let me also take this opportunity to thank also your office for the facilitation and all the support we required during that time, and we really appreciate. Mr. Speaker, sir, I wanted only to say that as much as we found some of the challenges in this FLOCA program, we want to appreciate the donors for supporting us, and especially in the Department of Water. If we were to rate the projects that was established underwater, it is up to 90% successful. So we want to applaud the good work done under this program. When we were in some other areas, Mr. Speaker, sir, I must say this. There are some honorable members in this house that their people are really grateful, and they are wishing them the best in future, because these projects touch their lives. So we really appreciate in some projects the good work, well work done as per the programs which was rolled out. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to appeal also, even us as honorable members of the committee, when we request for the bill of quantities, we could not receive these documents. So I don't know if they have, or they are using which formula to implement these projects. So, and I think this has become a challenge. Even as honorable members, we cannot have this document of bill of quantities. So I don't know what they are implementing the projects with. Number two, Mr. Speaker, sir, you find an honorable member cannot trace a project which was done in his or her area. Because when we were in a certain ward, we had to inquire or to request an honorable member to give us the direction. But shockingly, the honorable member can say, maybe I'll look for my PA or somebody in the committee PMCs to direct you, because I'm not aware of that project. So you see, we might be here, but we don't know what is happening in our wards. So I'm encouraging the department to share some information with honorable member, even if they don't want to involve us. And shockingly, even the PMCs, those committee which was elected to represent the community, some of them, they are not aware. They are being taken only for meetings, they draw their allowances. When it comes now to the implementation of the project, they are not being involved. So it is so discouraging. So I'm asking that they should involve even the honorable members, PMCs, so that we work together as a team. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me use also this platform.
Finally.
As I finalize, there are so many challenges with these eucalyptus in where the source of water. I'm urging our people that let us protect our resources. Let us protect our rivers. let us remove these eucalyptus. That is my humble plea. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to thank also the majority leader, Honorable Philip Bruno, for coming up with such a motion. It became an eye-opener, and this one will lead us that we should be, in fact, using only 3 days to go round the whole 30 wards, Mr. Speaker, sir. It was quite detailed. So I wish that now we'll be rolling out each and every quarter that we make a visit to some of the projects which is being implemented in our wards. So I want to thank Honorable Philip Bruno for coming up with such a motion that became an eye-opener to all of us as Honorable House. Mr. Speaker, sir, I reply. Thank you.
Thank you, the Honorable Chair for Water. Honorable members, let me take this opportunity to most sincerely thank the committee, the Joint Committee on Water and Environment, for a job well done. This is a well-researched and well-detailed report. We also need to recommend this committee for making sure that they table this report within the timelines that we had indicated of 21 days. And I want to urge the honorable members that this is what should always happen when you are given an opportunity or a task to perform. Kindly let's perform within the recommended time. Thank you, Chair. I've also learned that in Ainamoi, the Plixi oranges that were supposed to be supplied was 2720, but what the people are given is around 26 something, so 25. So I want to use this opportunity also to address the department that I need the balance after this, Chair, because the contractor was paid the total amount in its entirety. So I think you did a good job. Within 3 days, you went around our county. Maybe notable concerns from the honorable members is that we have a trend that contractors have been paid without, full executions of the projects. That the department should note. Number two, it is also clear that the director for environment is sleeping on his or her job, and the director water is trying his level best. So kudos to director water, shame to the director on environment, because it is very clear from the recommendation and the committee. And number three, it has also come to our notice that projects have been rolled without notifying the members of the county assembly, so the department should improve on that. Number four, there is exaggerations and inflated build of quantities orchestrated by the QSS that we have in our county. We want to give them a stern warning that the county assembly, of course, will catch up with them, and it is very, very, very soon. That is where they are siphoning public funds through inflated build of quantities. Number four, Chair, is that the Committee on Implementation, now that you've tabled a very good report with very good recommendations, I want to kindly request and direct the Committee on Implementation that is led by the Honorable Moses Rotich to take up this matter and probably report to this county assembly on how far the recommendations of this report has been implemented within the 60 days. So the Committee on Implementation, you report back on each and every recommendation that has been made in this report, how far has the county executive implemented in the next 60 days. Otherwise, members, I now rise to propose, to put the question that this House approves the report on the Joint Committee on Water and Sanitation and Environment, Energy, Forestry and Natural Resources on the implementation status of local programs. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as the contrary opinion say nay? There is have it. Honorable members, being no other business to transact this, House stands adjourned until 2:30. 8:30 p.m. today.